In this video, I will explain the difference between a lesson and an assignment. So a lesson is a piece of content a student goes through to learn and understand something, whereas an assignment is something more for formal assessment. They're given several questions in a row that they respond to and they submit for grading. Now let me show an example of a lesson. When I open this up, notice that I start on page 1 of the lesson. So the page is on the left-hand side. And the right-hand side is the content that corresponds to the page you currently have selected. Now the page contents can be any piece of content in the platform. It could be text, it could be math, it could be, as you see here, an interactive application with sliders and buttons and interactive plots. And it can be, as well, inline assessment questions so students can assess their understanding in the middle of a lesson. Now they can navigate through the lesson and unit items using the navigation pane at the bottom. You can see here I'm on the second page now, the solar system, which again contains text and images and an interactive application. And the next page you can see will load up with an active slideshow that I can now watch and go through. Now when I'm done, I simply click Quit and Save, and I return back to the class homepage. Now to show you what an assignment looks like, I'll click on this assignment right here. And notice that it looks similar to what you saw before in the lesson navigation environment, except you can see here it's simply just questions given to students to respond to and answer. So I can answer these questions. I can go to the next question and respond to this one as well. Then I can just progress through it naturally as I would with any type of assessment. When I'm finished, I simply click on Submit. I am then, depending on the options set by the teacher, presented with feedback on how I did, which questions I got right, which questions I got wrong, perhaps even solutions for the questions. Again, it's dependent on what the teacher set up for this particular assignment. Now with each, both lessons and assignments, you can customize the delivery options, so start dates, due dates, whether it's timed, different security features, and what feedback they receive when they complete it. And that is the difference between lessons and assignments.